Sure. I understand the import, right?
One second, sir. 1 second.
Sorry, I'm sorry about that.
ये सब पुराना है 29 का ये
Okay.
It's not midday, therefore it is customary for us to say good morning. Here today we are happy to officially declare the beginning of our direct flight from Addis Ababa to Bangalore, which will going to operate for currently 3 times a week, but very soon will grow to 4 times a week. This historic route will connect the southern India with Ethiopia and beyond. As you well know, Ethiopian Airlines is operating in India since 1966 with 2 hubs in Mumbai and New Delhi. And we are also operating cargo flights on weekly basis, which makes presence of Ethiopian Airlines in Indian subcontinent to be 28 flights a week. And we are connecting India to Africa and beyond. We are happy with the performance of our flights in Indian subcontinent, and we would like to thank our partner, our GSA, Stick Travels, and also I would like to congratulate Mr. Tadasa, our regional director here in Indian subcontinent, for him to let this flight happen. And we were so impressed and happy with the warm welcoming we received at the Bangalore airport this morning, and I would like to say thank you, and also expect the cooperation to continue in times to come. And now, without taking much of your time, I'm going to call upon Ato Tawalda to give us a brief press conference today. Thank you.
Ambassador, Mr. Subhash Goyal, our partner here in India, my colleagues, the strong team here in India, members of the media, and all invited guests. It's a pleasure to be here with you today in this beautiful city of Bangalore to celebrate our first flight to southern India and Bangalore. We came this morning, we arrived this morning. We left yesterday late at night. It was a very good flight. And the flight had many passengers on board on its first start. So we are very happy to start the first flight to southern India. As you know, we've been flying to India for so many years. When I checked the record yesterday, I found out that we started the first flight in 1966, the year that I was born. So don't count my age, but we've been flying to India since then, for the last more than half a century. It's a long way, and as a result, we have been growing in India with 2 flights a day to Mumbai, a commercial city, and 2 flights a day to the capital city, New Delhi, and a cargo flight to Chennai, and now these flights to Bangalore. We want to grow in India further, and this is a testimony of our interest to expand our services in this subcontinent. India is an important market for us, both in size and also in terms of connecting the Indian subcontinent with Ethiopia, the continent of Africa, and of late, we are also connecting India with South America with our direct flights to Sao Paulo, Brazil, and Buenos Aires in Argentina. We are also connecting passengers to North America and to Europe. So we are very happy with the development of the market, and we are also very happy with the development of the cargo market. We have a very large cargo network in addition to Mumbai, New Delhi, Chennai, and we are also considering cargo flights to Bengaluru and other southern Indian cities. This flight is going to connect passengers to the entire continent of Africa, about 60 destinations in Africa. So any passenger taking this flight right after midnight will arrive in the morning in Addis, and they can choose many of destinations, 60 destinations for a direct connectivity with about 2 or 3 hours in Addis. So it will be one of the fastest and perhaps the shortest route to reach any part of the continent of Africa for business, trade, investment, tourism. So that's why the advanced bookings in the flight are very encouraging, and that shows the route is going to be very successful as much as our routes to Mumbai and New Delhi. Ethiopian Airlines has been connecting Africa with the rest of the world. Today, as we all know, there are a number of Indian population in Africa doing business with their African brothers and sisters, especially in ICT, marketing, services, pharmaceuticals, textiles, and so on. India, I was given to understand, is among the largest investing countries in Ethiopia and the other parts of Africa. Africa is ready for investment more than any time in the past, and my country, Ethiopia, is also ready, wide open for business, and visiting Ethiopia has never been easy as it is now, because anyone traveling to Ethiopia can get their visa online or on arrival. It has been extremely easy, convenient, simple. That's why our tourist arrivals are increasing, and investment is also booming. As I said, quite a number of Indian investors are in the country, but likewise in all parts of Africa. If you want to travel to South America, you will find our route to be one of the most convenient, either to Sao Paulo or Buenos Aires direct flight, or to any part of South America with our Star Alliance member carriers. Here in the subcontinent, we are partnered with Air India in Star Alliance, and we connect to any town India with Air India and other partners, mainly Air India. We work together with Air India in the Star Alliance network. As you know, Star Alliance is the largest and the oldest of all the alliances in the world, and it will facilitate inter-India connectivity also. So now passengers have more choices to connect our flights, either here in Bengaluru, especially for South India, Southern Indian points, or Mumbai or New Delhi. The last one decade has been very, very good time for Ethiopian Airlines. Under our Vision 2025, we have been growing more than 20% per annum compounded, which is a very rare occurrence in the airline industry.
Staffs, and particularly crew member of today's particular flight. Congratulations. And also, I would like to say thank you for the Indian government and the city administration of Bangalore for making this real. Ethiopia and India has started their diplomatic relation in 1948, just after the independence of India. From that time, Ethiopian Airlines has played all its important role to make Ethiopian embassy works successful. Ethiopia has been growing economically and diplomatically for the last 20 years, and especially in the last 2 decades, our economy has been growing very fast. We have more than 500 Indian investors in Ethiopia, and we are trading a lot. India is one of the biggest trading partners of Ethiopia. Ethiopia exports many kind of products, including sesame and different kind of products, and also Indians import a lot of things from India, including pharmaceutical, energy, and different kind of food products. To make all these things successful, I can say that Ethiopian Airlines played a big role. It is not only for Ethiopia, even for Africa, I can say that Ethiopian Airlines is a pride for any diplomat and also for any particular responsible citizen. Ethiopian Airlines is becoming a brand to promote our beloved country, Ethiopia. So I would like to say...
Today is a very auspicious day. We are having the New Year, Indian New Year celebration, Diwali, and we are also connecting Bengaluru to whole of Africa and via Africa to the rest of the world. As you know, that Ethiopian Airline is one of the fastest growing airline with the youngest fleet and is one of the most professionally run airline, and Addis Ababa is becoming a gateway not only to whole of Africa but also is the fastest gateway to whole of South America. And Sao Paulo is and Buenos Aires are two very important gateway points to South America, and I think Bengaluru is the Silicon Valley of India, and it also connects to the USA, to Silicon Valley, not directly but through New York and through Chicago, and through also we have immediate connections to Canada, to Israel. We have connections to UK and all the major cities in Europe. Africa, we are the largest 60 destinations in Africa, and so I think it will benefit not only Karnataka businessmen. Karnataka Chamber of Commerce welcomes this, and all the exporters welcome this move, but also it will be a big opportunity to increase tourism to Karnataka, because Karnataka is so beautiful. Bangalore city, the garden city of the east, southeast, is there's so much to see in this city, and from here to various other points. Hassan, there are a lot of World Heritage sites where one can go to. So I believe that the festivals like Mysore festival, right now we are only focusing on Southeast Asia and people from the Western countries, but people in Africa also are traveling outbound, and the economy of Africa is growing, and Ethiopia is the best place for Indian business people to set up factories, and the entire African market is at their disposal in Addis Ababa. Thank you. Thank you.